Now the microphone should be working. Alright, we are here with a random divisions break out of a singular box of Mosaic. If this is the way we got to build up the football group, hopefully have some people see it. Or if you know anybody that's in other football groups and want to get in the breaks, by all means, please invite them. Like I was explaining to somebody before, pretty much the way it works, at least for Peach State, is the more football and basketball I buy, the more baseball I can also get allocated to. So if you're a big baseball guy and you have any interest in football or basketball, long term it's beneficial if I can break all three, because the more money you put in, the more you get allocations. It's all on money spent, not really how much you can move or how much money you have. I guess it isn't how much money you have, but you know what I mean. We have Cal Ripken Jr., Charm at City, Ben Baller to the card. Give him a nice rub on the boxes. Team list is on the left, well, team division's on the left. Overhead camera's up right-hand corner. Let's get into this box. 2 autographs. Good luck to everybody in the break. Just go one pack at a time, since it's only the single box. There is 2 baseball breaks up, as well as another football Spectra break. We have Davis Mills, Justin Fields, Travis Etienne, Dalvin Cook, Chris Godwin, Marshawn Lattimore, Jeffrey Simmons, James Cook on NFL debut, Cade York, Samori Torrey, and we have our first autograph, and it's going to be for the Steelers, Connor Hayward, the backup tight end, going to the AFC North, and Josh King on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cam Hayward's little brother. We have Russell Wilson on the Mosaic, Xavier Howard on the red. Going to the AFC East. And Daniel, Dolphins. Introductions, Traylon Burks and Brett Favre. It's a reporter. We have Joku, Anquan Bolden, Jared Goff had a terrific year, Justin I Choke Herbert, Cooper Kupp, Mean Joe Green, Jameis Winston, Lamar Jackson, Vladdy Scanting, Traylon Burks, Quay Walker, Matt Judon. We have Roger McCrary on the refractor. Also, how's everybody doing this evening? Everybody having a good evening? On a Tuesday. I'm a little surprised the prospect break hasn't filled up though with all the autographs. And we got Dalvin Cook and then Jamal Lewis on the in it to win it on the Prism. The autograph is Connor Hayward for the Steelers. We have Gabriel Davis, Laramie Tunzel, Robert Quinn, Dan Marino, Leonard Fournette, Alvin Kamara, Tom Brady, Joe Namath, Jahan Dotson, Alec Pierce, Andrew Booth Jr., Juice, Jameis Winston on the red going to the Saints, and the NFC South, which is Chris. Men of Mastery, Jamar Chase, and a montage of Zach Wilson on the refractor. I have DeAndre Swift, Dawson Knox, Jonathan Greenert, Mike Evans, Callaway, Jonathan Allen, Brian Burns, Joe Montana, Harold Landry, Desmond Ritter, Cade Otton, Chris Olave on the Prism. Going to the Saints. On the Olave. Slade Ritter on camera. Speaking of Falcons quarterbacks, we have Marcus Mariota going to the Falcons on the red, which is the NFC South and Chris. Jamar Chase, Stairmasters, and a Mac Jones straight fire on the purple. 35 out of 49 going to AFC East. And Natalie. I still think Mac Jones is going to be starting quarterback for a while and going to be the real deal. We got Roquan Smith, Patrick Mahomes II, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, Eric Dickerson, Tyler Lockett, Malik Willis, Lawrence Taylor, Jamar Chase, Sky Moore, Calvin Austin III. For the Titans, Ryan Tannehill on the purple. The AFC South and Tom Scarberry. Going to be a 27 out of 49. Got Chris Jones on the refractor, Peyton Manning, and the In It to Win It, Doug Williams for the Redskins. We have Warren Moon, Mike Ditka, Edwards-Helaire, Chase Young, Miles Sanders, Derek Carr, Tom Brady, James Conner, Travon Walker, the first overall pick, Jelani Woods, Jamison Williams, Marquise Brown on the Prism. I have Jamal Williams on the refractor, Josh Allen on the montage, and Najee Harris on the montage. Najee was a Prism refractor montage. Ezekiel Elliott, AJ Terrell, David Montgomery, Rashad Penny, Justin Jefferson, Tristan Wirfs, Romo, Jonathan Taylor, Terry Bradshaw, Kerr Elam, Wan'Dale Robinson, Eddie George for the Titans, Cade Otton for the Bucks. On the red, going to the NFC South and Chris. And Malik Willis Blue Chips. And Swagger Jonathan Taylor. Chenault Jr., Peoples Jones, Marcus Mariota, Drew Brees, Eckler, Fletcher Cox, Chris Olave, Warren Sapp, Justin Fields, David Jabo, Rashad White. Have a Prism Refractor, Traylon Burks NFL debut. Going to the Titans, Dallas Goedert, Nick Chubb, with a Stairmasters Jonathan Taylor afterwards. Fred Taylor, Justin Tucker, Brett Favre, Terry McLaurin, Keyshawn Johnson, Jalen Ramsey, Bitonio, Herbert, Kayvon Thibodeau, Malik Willis, and we're going to have Panini points that will random off between 8 people on the 900 Panini points. I mean, I guess at least they upped the point value that you was at Mosaic last year had a bunch of 450. 900 points is worth a decent amount, but I think people would rather see an autograph. So that's going to substitute the second autograph. We have Keontae Ingram, Cordell Patterson, Chris Olave, and T.J. Watt. Into the last Luke Kuechly, James Robinson, Nick Chubb, DK Metcalf, Kirk Cousins, Zach Wilson, Howie Long, Garrett Wilson on the NFL debut, Hines Ward, Jeremy Ruckert, Kyler Gordon, Tony Gonzalez, and we have a Rashad White for the Bucks. NFC South on the blue. On the hit for Chris. It'd be 55 out of 99 on the Rashad White. Aaron Rodgers and Swagger Joe Burrow with the Tony Gonzalez Prism Refractor at the back end. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. And that is the break. I appreciate you guys getting into the random divisions. Like I said, let's build up the group to be able to break football and PYT in bigger breaks. I think that's about the only thing I can offer is to try to build it up this way. I'm out of pretty much ideas because when we try to do PYT bigger break, it never fills. Smaller ones take like a week, so I don't know what our other options are. We're gonna have Cade Otton on the red, Xavier Howard, Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, Rashad White, 66 out of 99. We have Mac Jones on the straight fire, which is going to be 35 out of 49. Ryan Tannehill on the 27 out of 49. Going to the Titans. The autograph is going to be Connor Hayward for the Steelers. It's going to the NFC North. And then we have 900 Panini points that I'll random off right now. And we'll see who gets those. Build my pathway over there. Alright, we're going to switch to my headset so that I'm over here. Try not to be as loud because it picks up volume a little bit more than the mic. I'll switch. Sorry if you got double sound there as well. Oh, wrong thing, copy. Copy this list in alphabetical order. Top person is going to get the card. We'll get anything that's a 7 or higher. 9 right there. Good luck to everybody. 9. Alright, let's get going. Top spot gets the card. We have Josh 3 times in a row there at the beginning. And going in the final round, we have Tom Scarberry getting the 900 Panini points. I'll put that under the break itself. I appreciate, like I said, you guys getting in the break. I think there were 6 of you guys total. You guys have a good night. If we don't feel anything else, there is obviously, like I said, 2 baseball breaks up. Let's see if we can pop them up to look at them real quick. Just some free advertising. Ooh. Close all those stupid chat heads. All right. The breaks that are up right now, going to the featured section. You guys get to see how Joey does things. We have the Panini random divisions, $815 a spot. I will switch that halfway through the case, the divisions. Then we have this second half break that has some spots left here. That has some decent teams left. I do need to actually update this because the Yankees are open. I don't know why this didn't update actually. It shouldn't. That doesn't even look like the right. There we go. There are some teams that are left, like the White Sox and the Yankees. I mean, the Nationals have Soto chances. Going back to the featured, um, we have the prospect break, which is also has some very good teams left. I would say I'm going to explain the prospect break right now for anybody that's watching. The Astros, you're going to have the chance at Jeremy Pena's in Bowman Sterling, so that's your chance at him. You're going to have chances at the older guy he's a little bit older, but he's a shortstop. He was a #1 international prospect when they signed him. I cannot think of his name right now, but very, very good player. And actually, the pro debut has some big guys in it. The Brewers are going to have Sal Frelick. They're going to have Garrett Mitchell. You have chances at Sal Frelick, Garrett Mitchell, some other guys that are on the Hedbert Perez is in there too as well. For the Nationals, you're going to have the man, the guy that has his arms up in the air. Green, you're going to have Elijah Green. Then you're going to have chances at Brady House. They also have some of the guys from previous years that are in the pro debut still. I believe, too, I have to double-check the checklist. I think Soto has autographs in the Bowman Sterling, to be honest. But Elijah Green's in the perfect game. Brady House is in Bowman Sterling, pro debut. He's also in the Triple E. For the Padres, you have Jackson Merrill. You're going to have Rob Snelling, that was drafted this year, a pitcher. The Rangers have Jack Leiter. Kumar Rockers in Triple E because he was drafted by the Rangers. So he's Triple E for the Rangers, as well as you have some of the other guys that the Rangers have drafted in the previous, like Dustin Harris and the Jace Jung and whoever the not Jace Jung, Josh Jung, as well as the other guy that they drafted that's up in the top 100. I can never remember his name. That's in Bowman Draft 2020. And for the White Sox just have a slew of guys like Oscar Colas, Colson Montgomery. They have some of their draft picks in here as well. Overall, I would still watch this break because you could see the first Drew Jones autographs pulled in the group at least because he is in the Diamondbacks. But I appreciate you guys just going over the 2 baseball breaks and the football breaks so guys kind of know, especially for prospecting, since I know some guys struggle to know what's in the boxes for prospecting without going through all the checklists and doing a bunch of research. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be.